You're listening to the Local Earshot Podcast with your host, Johnathan Grissom. Let's talk about music.
Hello, everybody. This is Johnathan Grissom with More Bands Media and the Local Earshot Podcast. I am with Haggardz Hellraizerz. Hey, how you all doing today?
Good, man.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I'm just going to put these headphones down because really we don't need them, but, you know, it's good to have them,
cool,
I guess.
Though.
Cool. Yeah, because I don't know if we're going to play any music, but we'll put them on if we have to play any music or anything. But okay, so the way I normally start these interviews off is just kind of like learn who you are, who are the members of the band, and then just like how the band got started and like where you guys are from and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'll let Pablo go first because I am the band.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Anyway,
that's his true complex too. Shit.
For a minute.
What do you play?
I play bass. So as he said,
He's not in the band. He's just.
I'm
there.
just there, dude. Fucking A.
Plug the gear in and out. All right.
Oh shit.
I don't even do
most of
that
the gear
good.
is his,
Hey, look.
Other than the drummer.
Look.
The drummer is most of the gear.
No, fuck that. I don't even do that shit sometimes. All right. Sometimes I'm too
Sometimes
fucked.
we have to carry
just-
him out. All
yeah.
the equipment.
It happens,
Oh,
dude.
dang.
Oh no, not that bad.
Too partying.
So I'm the bass player, I guess. I'm Pablo, as he said several times. And
Salsita, not Escobar. No.
yeah, Salsita. What he said again.
No relation.
No relation. No relation.
Ah, dang it. I was hoping.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Paula Escobar.
Pablo Escobar.
My name's Poorboy. I play guitar and vocals.
Okay. And who else is inside your band?
We've also got Stephen Brewer. He
He's
plays
here in
guitar
spirit.
as well.
Yep. He's
here in
right here in spirit.
And we've also
Yep.
got Jared Bowers.
He's also
who
right
plays drums.
here in spirit. Y'all just
Well,
can't
his
see him.
spirit's over there.
Oh, he's over there.
Over there.
okay.
He's actually on
Okay.
the drum set right now.
Yeah, he's on the drum
just
set right
invisible.
now.
He did
Yeah,
a cloaking
yeah.
trick.
Yeah.
Well, see, he's been he's been going to that new school up on Class, and that's taught by John Cena. You know, you can't see him.
You can't see. Can't see me.
Can't see me.
Let's see. Haggardz Hellraizerz originally started in 18. Well, I guess 17 really. And we were a lot different when we started than what you get today.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Different members, different.
yeah.
Yeah.
We started out as a 5-piece, and I just played guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and Steve played bass, which is, I know, crazy. But we had another guitar player, Scott Corbett. Had another original drummer's name was Richard Blankenship, and the original vocalist name's Rob Cravey. You know Rob?
Yeah, I know Rob.
Rob
I know Rob. I actually
Hugh.
went to high school with Rob. He was at one of the very first bands that I went to a show to. It was a local show. Was it Mechanically Separated Chicken? And
That's
then
an
he had
interesting
his
name.
band. Yeah, and then he
That's an
had
interesting name.
it's actually just means chicken nuggets.
Right.
That's what chicken nuggets are. They're mechanically separated chickens, which is pretty smart
Fun.
for
That
some
is
high
pretty-
Yeah,
school
that's
kid in
clever.
fucking the the early 2000s or some
Right.
shit. But yeah, no, the what was it? And then he had his band Ex Machina or Ex Machina.
Yeah, he's in Violent Pride.
Yeah.
Foreign Contaminant. I think Foreign Contaminant first was Embrace the Void. Isn't that what Steve?
Some
was
shit
saying?
he was telling us
About
that, yeah,
night or something like that.
the other night.
Steve, or I'm talking Steve Brewer,
Mhm.
our guitar player, original bass player, but our guitar player now. Him and Rob have been in several bands together.
Okay.
They're good, close.
Yeah, Rob can play. I mean, like I've seen him like way back when. He's like really really good at that stuff. So I haven't seen him recently
And
play.
then
But
he just some crazy turn of events, and someone had to step up. So we actually had a 3-day run, and I had about a week to rewrite some songs and get ready to go play my first shows fronting a rock and roll band ever. I mean, ever.
Yeah.
I'd never fronted one before. Me and Pablo, we were in Severed by Sin for, I mean, he was in the band
years.
so long that I just eventually just told him he was, the original bass player, because he at that point had been in the band longer than the actual original bass player.
I joined
Oh, okay.
Severed by Sin in like 2009.
and that was the original band before this band, or is it? This
Yeah, that was the band we were in before this band.
And then you guys transitioned over to the other band. Okay.
Yeah, and then COVID hit. We recorded and released our first EP called Burnt in 2020, and COVID happened, and that kind of killed us out. And about halfway through COVID, I had Steve over. I was like, man, what are we going to do? Because at this point, we had gone through so many different trials and tribulations for everybody else, and the two that were sitting at the end of the day was just me and Steve. And I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Are we done, or
Right.
we like
Like a 2-piece, or you just
we
trying to
gonna
call it?
fucking saddle up and ride, bro? And he was like, no, I said, let's give it one more shot. And I was like, cool, let's do it. And he was like, can I play guitar? And I was like, hell yeah, man, fuck it, So he left, and a few weeks had went by, and I had jammed with Jared previously.
Actually, it was funny because when you did jam with Jared, it was like me and Jared when he was first starting, trying to get this first started out after Severed. He was getting this started out, and me and Jared were the first two that he fucking actually jammed with.
Yep.
After that,
That is,
and then
that is
some
fact.
shit just kind of.
So I'd seen Jared post something on Facebook about playing, and I'd hit him up. I was like, man, what you got going? He's like, man, I want to get out and playing. This shit's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get back. I'm ready to get back to playing shows. I'm like, well, dude, I got this thing going, man. Come over. I got just bring some sticks, bro. I got a kit you can play on it. All you gotta do is you don't even have to bring sticks. I got sticks here too.
It was really a Hello Kitty drum kit, one of those little woods.
Yeah, little kids one.
But we had two
he
of
was
them.
like,
We had
hey,
two of them.
yeah,
They were
he had
double bass.
kind of.
Yeah. Little kid,
Yeah.
kitty double bass drum. You imagine a little kid like on a double bass,
No shit.
like playing Slipknot, like
Right.
just the Hello Kitty.
He come over, and me, him, and Steve jammed a few weeks, and was like, all right, yeah. He decided that he wanted to stick around, see where we went with it, and we were like, but we need a bass player, and I was like, I can make one phone call and have a guy here like in 20 minutes. And they were like, huh? I was like, yep. So I knew this guy had been sitting around, so I gave him a holler.
I was literally like laying in bed when he called me.
You ready?
He's like, hey, you want to join a band?
No, he's like, hey, you want to play some bass? And I was like, yeah, I mean, when we practicing, dog. Like, when we go. So I think I was in there like a week later.
Yeah, and the next week we all four got together, man, and really we haven't stopped, really. I mean, it's just been it's been a wild ride, but it's been pretty cool.
We have taken a little bit of a break.
Well, yeah,
but we haven't really
last year in 23.
We haven't really like as far as just stopped.
But that was
shit like getting and practicing. But yeah,
well, not really my fault. I just had family issues.
It happens.
To take care of. And
it's actually one of the things that tear bands apart a lot of the time is like whenever you have family stuff.
Right.
You choose to just work through it, or if you choose to like go on hiatus. But
right,
the problem is
we
that
kind of just did a little hiatus.
Like, the more time you stay out of the light, the more time that your music and everything else just falls off the radar, and then
Yeah.
Really,
losing fans.
luckily for me, these guys were part of my support system. So, like, they, on those heavy days, man, like I could reach out, or we'd have practice or whatever. And, but I mean, these guys, they had my back the whole entire time. So that, it's kind of cliche, but we are literally like a family, man,
We all hate each other.
We
Like a fucking basic family.
We hate each other and love
Fucking-
each other all the same. Like, if you just sat back and listened to our conversation as a band, you would not think that we were a band.
Dude, literally, we've been at shows where me and Steve have been like, hey, man, fuck you. And we're putting down in the worst way possible. Hey, we're just fucking
Get on
putting
stage,
each other
start
down. And then, and then we're all like
Wait, they're in a
fucking
band
laughing
together?
and
Like,
shit.
Those dudes were about to stroke.
Yeah, it's like,
a minute ago.
it's like, why are y'all laughing? That's because we are fucking with each other. Like,
You're right. Yeah, it's like
one of those
brothers and
type
sisters
things.
But I mean,
Yeah.
we're literally like brothers, man, and it's really cool.
Well, I think that's the way it kind of has to be, because like they were, like I go attend ACM, which, I mean, technically I don't have to do that. I'm like doing it just for my own little thing.
Right.
But basically, they one of the things that they talk about managers and like when you're managing bands and stuff that like I always keep bringing up that you're basically a psychiatrist in a way. Like, you have to have some
Oh,
HR
for
skills
sure, for sure.
because- and some content or conflict resolution type skills.
Yeah.
Because like artists, like if you get a band member that goes at their throats, I won't mention their name, but there's one band, like they had an episode, and so they basically just went online and destroyed everything of the band because they controlled it all.
Right.
And so they just went through and just deleted everything.
Right.
And the other band members were like, what the fuck? It's all because this person had an episode. Well, it's like, if they would have had proper management, or if they would have had people there to go, hey,
Like an
person's
outsider
bipolar,
view and
bipolar,
shit.
we
Yeah.
need to work with this first and address it first before going in as a band. Then when those things come, then they would be like they would have already had those fail safes in place where other people would have controlled the pages. Everything would have been out of their hands, and be like, hey, you focus on singing, don't focus on anything else of the band, because the problem is that and I hate to say it, but a lot of singers, they are some of them are narcissistic. They are self-absorbed.
No way.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you don't say.
You have to be, though. You have to have some.
I mean,
some
you
form
have to
of
have
ego
confidence,
to be able
but
to get
yeah.
up on stage with confidence to do that stuff.
There's confidence,
But-
and then there's like fucking that narcissistic kind of like dickhead
yeah.
kind
Well, then
of
there's
like
that everybody's against you.
I like
world,
Yeah,
and you don't want to be that
kind
I
of
like to believe
attitude.
that
So-
it's totally not me. I try
motherfucker.
not to be that way, anyways.
What I'm saying is that sometimes it's needed, and sometimes it's and a lot of times but when it comes to like if somebody's like bipolar, then that's a little different story because you go
Right.
off the handle and
Yeah,
you
I'm
do
not
Right.
just gonna.
crazy.
I'm just not gonna go
like-
deleting shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you do something like
I might
Kanye
get-
West
I might-
does,
I
just
might
out of
get-
nowhere,
Right.
that's
Right.
weird.
I might
Fucking
get
no
pissed
shit.
off when we get bumped on our fucking set time or our fucking slot or whatever. I might get fucking pissed off and turn into a goddamn or damn diva.
You could
then.
say whatever you want, man.
But
Go fucking
This ain't no
private.
language podcast. I put explicit on this stuff, so they know.
all right,
Oh,
fuck-
do you? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
My
fuck
kind of
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Like,
That's one of my 3 favorite words. You know what I mean?
y'all are fixing to hear fuck a lot.
Sorry.
Sorry, Grandma.
But,
Shit.
No. So
I try to be as humble as possible, because really without, the people who do support us, fans or whatever you want to call it. I just call them friends, man. You know what I mean? We're friends with everybody. We're not.
If I haven't met you and we meet at a show, we're gonna be fucking friends, dude.
Yep. Well, I mean, not really fucking friends.
No, not fucking friends. We're not.
I mean,
Nah,
I guess
I
it depends on
mean-
the night. I don't know.
Right.
He likes them hairy. He likes them hairy.
Where are we going with this one? Like,
So, okay. So, whenever you guys are making music and you guys are writing lyrics and all those kind of things, where do you draw from, and what kind of artists do you actually find that you learn from and that you kind of try to bring into your music?
You want me to go on this one? You got all right.
You got this one. That's
Man,
you, dog.
I draw my lyrics a lot from just life, just what I see in the world, what I go through. That's really where I draw my lyrics from and stuff. And then sometimes I just kind of hum those out and get melodies for guitar riffs. And most of the time I'm like, hey, Steve. And I kind of hum it to Steve because don't let the old man fool you. Don't sleep on the old man. He's pretty smart. And
he may need
over there and he'll pick around for a few minutes. Next thing you know, he'll be like, hey, is this kind of what you're looking for, man? Like, holy shit. Yeah.
Right.
So that's just kind of, for me, it's just kind of life trials, tribulations, whatever you want to call it. That's where I get it from.
Okay.
Listening to music. Oh man, I'm about to steal that riff.
Well, I mean, there's only so many.
Well, I mean, really, Blue Cheer did everything first, and we're all just kind of putting our own little flavor on it.
I mean, yeah, what they try to say is that, like, there's this one comics that kind of show this example where they try to say that all music, well, historically, a lot of it came from, like, the Brill House and the Wrecking Crew. That's who wrote almost all.
Dude, I watched that documentary on the Wrecking Crew, dude.
Yeah, I mean, they're badass. Like, those guys, like, they were all, like, instrumentalists in like recording studios, and they worked with like all the recording studios, and there was different ones. There was the Wrecking Crew, and then there was the Detroit one, and then there was like the Chicago one. It's one of those things that they should probably bring back for people that can't find members, but yet they have good music and good voices.
Right.
But like what they're known for is that like most of the music you hear on the radio, that's radio hits, were recorded in studios that were being ran by studio bands, and so they were just playing with the artist or whatever. So like Elvis would come in, and then they would just assign a band to him and stuff, or like or even in Clapton, and so some of this music was like written by other people, not them, and so that's kind of a weird issue in a way, but like it kind of makes that connector that these people learn, from them, and then but all their music starts to sound the same. That's like trying to get to that point. Like it all sounds the same because it's the same people doing it, same riffs, same everything. And so there's a comedy video that actually shows them transitioning from song to song, and they're like, "Oh no, you just got to learn these 4 chords, and you can play anything." And then they just start playing like tons of radio hits that are all the same 4 chords. They're just moved around. They're just like slight notational changes,
fucking
or added,
speeds, whatever, dude.
Whatever
Yeah, dude. You can play
like,
most, but like I've seen videos like on fucking Facebook and shit, or Facebook Reels and YouTube and shit like that. Like that people just playing the same like 4 chords, but like just different songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Different pop songs, different fucking even rap songs.
And they might be doing the same 4 chords, but they might be finger picking.
Right. No, it is way different. No, you do. No, most definitely. I was just fixing to say, like, it was different. It wasn't they were playing it all the fucking same. No. I mean, it had a different.
I'm saying there's slight differences.
The most baddest guitar playing fool is ever Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac.
Okay.
Have you ever watched that guy play guitar?
I have not.
I've seen Fleetwood Mac, but I haven't watched him play directly.
Watch Lindsey play guitar, man. He uses his fingers. He very rarely uses a pick, or he did in his younger years anyway. Yeah. And he uses his finger. And I don't know, man. It's weird. It's
calluses are probably horrible.
It's
right.
John
right. No
5
shit, dude.
Chicken picking stuff,
Yeah.
John 5's incredible too. But I just think Lindsey Buckingham has always been a really.
He's got a total hard on for him.
Totally, dude.
I mean, if you study people that you think are the best, then you'll slowly become.
Get a hard on for him.
You'll get a hard on.
Yeah, you
sure.
get a hard on for him.
I mean, yeah, initially, yeah. But after a while, you might actually like
start to love them.
Start to like be good.
Oh,
that's the rule.
Right.
You got to get good.
Right.
That's the rule of music. You start out and you're mediocre, and then
it's all about how many.
Right. This is true.
I mean, that's what they believe. You know what they really believe is
Ma'am, I try to pass. I didn't mean to cut
like,
you off, but I tried.
some of the venues, like they believe that it's all based in Spotify numbers, and it's all based in all these other things. And,
Right.
and I keep trying to tell them that, like, I know bands out here that pack houses, and they won't play them at their venues, and I'm like, why is
Because
that?
of their
They're like,
Spotify
their numbers are
Right. Yeah,
they
because
don't
of the
they don't
Yeah.
produce, and it's like. It's like, yeah, I mean, I could pay a fucking bot
Yeah,
for like all
'cause
my
I'm
songs
pretty
too.
sure.
Like,
I'm
Right.
pretty sure
which
the
is what a
guy
lot of those
from
places
fucking Birmingham, Germany or whatever is going to be at your show in fucking, Georgia.
and that's what they're facing right now. They've been getting a bunch of like TikTok artists and artists that are famous with younger people that can't afford to go to shows.
Right.
It's kind of like when we were all kids and we'd like sip up our money at 16 trying to go to a fucking show, you know?
Most
like
definitely.
they don't.
mowing lawns and shit.
Yeah, like just trying to save that $5-6 just so you can be able to go to a show that
Mom,
night.
is there
you know?
any extra
Like,
chores I can do?
Dude, I was like picking fruit
Yeah, I
and
grew
shit.
up really poor.
I
So
was-
I was like, hey mom, can I go to work at or was it Michael's craft store so I can have the money to do things?
Dude, I
Dude,
grew up in
so-
western Oklahoma in peanut country, man. So, I mean, there was always work.
Yeah.
My mom put my ass to work in their fucking farm. Like, well, it wasn't a big farm, but they always had a garden and shit. Like, so my mom would be like, or that would be punishment. That'd be punishment too. It'd be like, no, go pick the fucking okra and
I
shit.
like picking the garden, man, because my dad grew weed. And see, I can say stuff about my parents because both my parents are dead. So, like, it doesn't matter. They can't come back on them. But my dad grew weed. He grew some of the best weed in Western.
Well, I don't think like nowadays it would come back on them anyway, right? Like, I mean, it's so
Yeah,
long.
maybe not,
Limitations? I don't know if there's
I don't know
limitations on
either,
that.
but-
You're dead, but you cannot.
It was
You're
right
gonna go to
next-
jail.
You're going to jail.
You're
We're
going
putting
to
on your record that
jail.
You went to jail.
It was
in your grave.
Fuck.
It was his weed plants were right by the okra because it's two
So
tall
like,
plants.
did it
So-
somewhat mess with the okra?
It made it taste great.
No,
No,
it-
I'm just kidding. Fucking
Goddamn best
great.
okra ever.
Thinking about
Like,
it, I don't know, but we ate a lot of okra.
See, like
and my
tomatoes?
mom,
Shit, can you
she
imagine?
canned a lot of stuff because we had like 4 huge gardens.
Did she can weed?
And no, my dad's
She
took care of all
canned the
canning
weed.
on that. But yeah, man. So I would, pick some okra and pick some fucking buds. And,
Yeah.
Like it was a good summer. I should say
It was a good summer.
Wake up.
You ever see that?
Wake
That
up, go
was
get
like
some fresh veggies for an omelet and shit, and fucking, some fresh fucking spider tops and shit. I'm pretty sure that it was my spider top picking behalf that made that. Dude, this plant was just, massive, bro. Massive. Just.
Sure, it was all you, dude. It was
claiming
all
it had
you.
nothing to do with the miracle.
No, it
had
didn't.
nothing to do
It's
with
just,
Miracle Grow.
Nothing to do with Miracle Grow.
it was all me,
You know, the commercials
motherfuckers.
where it shows like Miracle Grow and it's like big ass fucking versions of the plants and somebody's
shit.
like check out this weed plant. It's gigantic. Miracle Grow. Like,
But it was
fuck
all
that
me.
shit. It was all weed.
It was all me, though.
It was all me. I did it all.
I picked it so well.
So, what shows have you guys played? Like, since you guys have been doing this like live, and what kind of things do you like about live music? And then what things do you kind of don't like about live music?
The shows have been, they've definitely been interesting. We've had our playing some festivals where it was sold out. And, it's one of those things. But, yeah, no, the show's been fun, and there's some memorable ones for sure.
I think my favorite part about doing what we do is the trip there and back.
Trip there are definitely fun,
Trips
man.
there are
they're
definitely a lot better than
interesting.
the trips back, but still they're both good. you know.
I can feel that.
And
Especially if the trip's there, and then like the people that
Man,
you didn't promote.
have you
and then
ever-
you get there to play, and then there's like 4 people in the audience.
yeah,
And then you
yeah.
get paid at the end of the night,
Those are
and then
Right.
you have to drive back to Oklahoma
Those-
City from like Tulsa,
those-
and you're like,
oh.
what?
No, that ain't bad.
No,
That ain't bad.
We'll
Like,
take that all day long.
Yeah,
we're talking like
yeah.
we're talking like other states.
Oh yeah, when
you
you're
know,
traveling.
when
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that
I can
happens.
understand that because you guys are about
we
to go
call
on
those
tour,
B
right?
we call those B&B shows,
Mhm.
bartenders and bands. You know, because there's the band that's there with you,
Yep.
and you know
and the
bartender.
bartenders. Yeah.
But yes, we are actually about to embark on a tour. But we do have a show coming up here in just what,
The
like
22nd?
the
couple-
22nd, yeah, with
At,
LOCKJAW.
89th, right?
Yeah, with
Yes,
LOCKJAW.
with LOCKJAW and Depositions, isn't that right?
Yeah, depositions.
Yeah, and then Tilt Largo.
Tilt Largo,
Tilt Largo and Bad Trip.
Okay.
That's the other local support along with us.
I thought that said Bad Trip. So
Right,
I'll be
right.
honest with you, like metal names. Like I like metal music, but like it throws me off sometimes where I'm looking at a name and I'm like, what the fuck does that say? And then I looked at my friend, I was like, hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on this, and I was like, does that say Bad Trip? And they were like, yes, it's Bad Trip. I'm like, okay, cool. I know
you
the
know,
name,
I
and the
have
band name.
and
Funny as fuck.
we did the Severed by Sin thing for a long time, you know, and that was more death metal style music, and we played a lot of death metal shows, man, and I couldn't tell who was on the bill 90% of the time because I don't understand. I mean, not digging at the music or the artist or anything. I never understood why they always had the hair. I call it a hairball logo because it just.
The tree logo.
Yeah, it looks like a pile of wires sometimes, or like a cat just tore up something, you know,
Right.
like
Go look at a
piece
scratch.
of fabric,
Yeah.
and it's just all tore up, yeah, and you can't read it, and then you go to places and you're wearing the shirts, but the bands that are memorable in metal, if you actually pay attention, are the ones that don't do that.
Right.
They're the ones like, you know, Metallica and things like that. They have these names that are written in certain fonts.
Well,
and-
that's
Right. Well, I mean, you also got like people that love that are really fucking in love with that shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
love
are,
death
well,
metal.
that are
Like,
just like that is their shit,
Yeah.
You
dude.
just look and you see the certain style of the hairball,
Mhm.
and you're like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah, you start to remember what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my buddy, I don't know if you know Alex Elam.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex,
no,
dude.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends from high school, and he's like that. Like he'll just like look at a logo and he'd be like, yeah, I'm going tonight to see blah 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 blah, and he'll send me the flyer, and I'm like,
What the fuck is
did
that?
you read that somewhere? Like I don't, like what does that say?
I think I saw Alex at the Big Papa Bash, the Big Papa birthday bash at Blue Note.
Yeah.
I saw him there. Like,
Yeah, because I see him like we'll hang out and he'll come out to shows and stuff
Right.
like Grand or at Lost Highway.
yeah.
Or the Blue Note, you know, and so I mean like that's kind of like I have my own circuit that I do now. Like I go between independent venues like what is it? Point A is a gallery owned by Leah Roth. And so, like, she has some of my art, so she does shows there sometimes.
Where's
problem
that at?
is, that's on 39th, like, right on the inside of, like, the LGBTQ community.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not everybody likes to play
Right,
there for
right.
other reasons. I'm not going to go into that stuff on any episode because
Word.
that's not my place. But and then
Love 'em.
in Incom,
Love 'em.
yeah, Incom,
We love everybody.
Norman with what do you call it? Christoph Murdoch, and
Right.
then Destiny Hart for Diatribe Productions out of Grand Royale. These are all independently owned.
Yeah, yeah.
And so like
yeah.
I like that. The ones that are owned by companies and stuff. Some of them I've done stuff with, but
I actually
not-
just visited the Grand Royale like not too long ago for the first time.
yeah, I just have
I've never
I have
been
my
there. I see a lot of pictures and videos, and but we don't really get out much.
He's a family man. No, who's we? I mean, I really don't either.
When I say we, as far as getting out, I refer to myself and my wife.
Right.
yeah.
We don't
Honestly,
get to
you're
get
probably
out
better
much.
off that way. I mean, like, because then you just go to places when you're playing shows.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Which kind of sucks because I mean, I used to be at every show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like I'm like, well, fuck it, man. I've put in my time. Like,
You're right.
You know, it's my turn to be at home with my family. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like whenever you're in the scene all the time and everything, I get people hit me up, and then I've had a period of time where people were like, "You went to this show, but you didn't come to our show," and I'm like, "Did you invite me?"
So what show are you coming to ours?
Do what? Oh, the one on
We got a
89.
bunch of them coming.
No, yeah.
I'll go to the one on the 89.
Which one you coming to ours,
I'll go to the one on the
motherfucker?
89th. You know, just that week. My birthday's
just
on the
fucking with
well,
you,
my
dude.
birthday's on the 25th that week, and I'm in an art event at Four Core Brewing Company on the March 2nd. So like I have
Dude, I've still never been there. Where's that located at?
that's off of Film Row. It's off of Sheridan.
Oh, okay.
And like I don't know.
Like, is that downtown?
Yeah, well, not
Or-
downtown. It's like off.
I got you.
Downtown. It's more toward the back, like you know where that McDonald's. And,
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Sonic and all that
For
shit.
sure, it sits off over
Classic,
there.
Like it's down in that area. But,
Okay.
But yeah, Four Core is really cool. Buck is an awesome dude. Like if you want to play there, just go talk to him and
Right.
he'll set you up.
And where's this at?
And it's Four Core. It's off of
It's a brewing company.
It's a brewing company, and it's located like off of either Western or Rocker, something like that. But it's like it's off of what they call Film Row,
Right.
like Paramount Theater and all that.
Yeah.
It's literally right around the corner from Paramount. It's the same building, so Paramount. And now I'm thinking
Okay.
about it. So yeah, it's the same building as Paramount. And they're off to the side, and
Right.
he has like an outdoor area that has like where bands can set up,
Right.
and then there's an indoor area where people can just drink and not
Just
care
chill.
at all.
Yeah,
and
just
everything.
chill.
That's cool.
So, but they're doing like this art event where there's like 20 plus artists, and like we put all our paintings up and stuff. We get to keep, like if you go to this event, like you get the like the artists get to keep all the money that if you buy art, right? If you buy booze, the venue gets the booze, sells. If you donate to the band gets the money.
That's what's up.
That's the setup of this event.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's what they're doing. And that one's ran by Chuck from the Rumble, and a couple other bands are doing it. Sedona Crystal Bitch,
cool.
which is this right here. This is I Wish I Was Dead or Wish I Was Fishing. And Sedona Crystal Bitch made that shirt because she jokingly was talking about how when you catch dead fish, like wouldn't they just say I'd rather be dead than you be fishing? So
Right.
anyway, but yeah, so I mean, so that's a really cool venue. But yeah, there's like quite a bit, and then there's a lot of new ones popping up. Like the venue just now added to the group, so I guess like that one's
The venue?
it's called the venue. I don't.
Right.
It's like Southside, maybe. I don't know exactly the address. It said
Okay.
inside their post that like where they're at, what they're doing,
Right.
how they're playing. They're bringing in bands and they're trying to book bands and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. Apparently, they got a nice setup. I think my favorite setup that I've seen so far is what is it, 40 West?
40 West, yeah.
Man,
That's
I've
a
been
cool
trying
setup,
to get
but
in there.
Yeah.
but it's
Oregon,
I've
yeah.
been
Oregon, let me come play your bar, please.
yeah, it's a cool setup. I just don't like the fact that it's all the way out in Mustang or
the
where-
Yukon.
Yukon area.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because
but
it's
I mean,
so
it's-
far away
Yeah,
from
but
the
it
city.
is right off the highway,
It is. It is.
you know, so it's not like you got to get deep in.
Yeah, that's
Deep into it,
that's
you can just escape right on
definitely
the highway. You're
something
right.
you like have to go to every once in a while if like a good show is going on there or something.
Yeah, if somebody tells me that they're booking there and then
Right.
I have nothing going on that weekend, then
Right.
I normally try to catch those ones. But I try not to get, like, mainly financially, just trying to get away from the city. You know, it's
For
kind
sure.
of expensive out here right now. So, but yeah.
It's expensive.
I mean,
everywhere.
it could be worse, dog. It could be worse though. You could be like in Miami or you could be in like I don't know. You can be fucking just California somewhere.
All right. So let's talk about some of your guys' music. Do you guys want to play anything, or do you have anything you can play?
Yeah. Can we pull some stuff up off of the YouTube?
Yeah. Let me pull up the channel.
Would it be easier if I just? Oh no, you're
You
not
can
on
technically Bluetooth to this and play it through your phone. I don't know exactly how you find it, but if I hit this button, it will come up on your phone on your Bluetooth, and then anything you
there.
play will
Let me
come
get
through
in.
it. And I can bring up that channel because that's 6. So if I go like that, so
I'm still searching for it.
there you go.
He's slow.
There you
No,
go.
You gotta.
So that's the name of it.
Yeah, I know you're slow.
A2. That's how you connect to it.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, and then and if you play music, should come through the.
Let me. Get over here.
Which one you gonna play for him?
You was supposed to be ready for this, Pablo.
I was not ready. I was not prepared.
You were definitely not prepared.
Fucking I was not, dude. It'll be all right though. Which song you gonna play? What are you gonna play for him?
Well,
There's only a couple in there, isn't there? On ours for the YouTubes.
I think.
Are you guys still out there? Let me hear some noise!
Another song after.
Yeah, right.
Can pull up here.
Okay.
Here in a few minutes or whatever. But no. we got there and we got to hanging out with Mark, and it was someone's how I got kind of with Mark was someone had posted one of those big old cone joints.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's literally like
Yeah. The
like,
big,
it's like
yeah.
2 ounces,
And it has a
something
bunch
like
of
that.
well, the actual fake ones, like I guess like they show them as ads.
Yeah, they have a whole
They're
bunch
real,
of
but
weird
you
shit.
can stuff them with weed, or
Yeah.
they stuff them with a bunch of little ones, and that's what they
Yeah,
are.
no, this
Right.
one was like a big,
Like an actual joint.
like an actual fucking humongous.
Jesus, Cheech and Chong shit.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin, man. And I said, hey man, you ought to bring something like that to the Battle of the Bands, man. And Mark had commented on there, and he was like, y'all just come down here and party, man, and we got you. And
Nice.
we got there, and he did, man.
He had us. That's for sure.
He knew
had
exactly
us.
what we were there for.
Dude,
No, he's a cool dude though. He's a good guy.
The second year, he's got a B&B and stuff out that area. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He hooked us up. I don't know why he did, but he did. Hooked us up with the Airbnb for the weekend. So we all went out there. I had my family. Jared had his family.
I had my 2 hands, which is my family.
He had his family. And
You know.
we had Steve out there, and
Mary Palm and her 5 sisters. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just the hospitality.
Should be cheating with all them sisters.
Oh, dude.
Mark and Jenna showed us, was really,
So hard.
really awesome.
That's what she
So it was
said.
a lot of fun. We didn't even place that year, but we still
Nah,
had a
because
lot of
we
fun.
got like what we were play first.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we played first, and it was kind of chilly, and
yeah.
we played before everyone else got there. But it doesn't really matter when we played.
We had a good time. I had fun.
Yeah, I mean, and if you
Like,
took
it was
second, that means
always-
you guys did really well.
Well,
That was the
year.
first year.
Oh, the first
He's
year,
talking
okay.
about the
Yeah.
second year.
Oh,
we
okay.
did
We
this
played,
shit,
and that's
like-
when we played later in the night with everything.
Okay.
There was quite a few people there, but the second year there was a lot tougher talent.
Yeah. Is that event growing
that-
again? Like, is there going to be a third year?
I haven't
Man,
heard anything.
Actually,
about
we didn't play it last year.
yeah, I didn't hear anything about it.
So maybe I don't know. We might be booked this year at the same time too.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe next year.
Maybe next year
Maybe.
if they do it. I haven't heard anything about it, and usually I hear something about it. So, but
All right. Well, let's talk about that tour that you guys are about to go on, and kind of like
Fixing
where
to be
this,
fucking crazy,
where this
man.
like is headed. Like, what locations are you all hitting and stuff? Because I saw there's a pretty big list.
Yeah, there's like March and the end of March we're doing it's gonna be Lawton, and then
Yeah.
we're going to Wichita Falls, Texas.
yep, March 29th at the Railhead.
Yeah.
It'd be us and Alloy all year long, pretty much, with a couple shows, having some locals from the areas. The 30th is
Wichita
At the-
Falls.
at the deep end. I don't know why it says what it says, but
The Feep End.
yeah, it says Feep end. That's is not correct.
No, dude.
But anyway, I'll have to fix that because that's stupid.
I think on my phone it says the Deep End.
Okay, yeah, it's been fixed.
Okay.
But anyway, and then
the speed bin over here.
there is another band.
We're getting dirty, dog.
There's another band that is opening those 2 shows with us, and I cannot think of their name. Which I know it's terrible.
It is terrible because you're the one that booked these
and I
fucking
don't-
shows.
No, actually, the Wichita Falls one was Dave from
Oh.
Alloy, and
Oh.
he's the one that asked about this other band.
Well, cool.
I
There's
am-
another band.
I am going
Yay.
to butcher this probably, but I think it is
What is?
Myas Malum.
Oh, Myas Malum. Okay, cool. Myas Malum.
Do you actually
Checked him. Yeah, we checked him
Okay.
out at
I thought he was being a smart.
No, dude.
Oh yeah, that
No,
band.
oh, fuck
Woo!
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
band.
No, dude.
Do you know who they are? No.
No.
Don't.
Never heard of them.
Never
Got
heard
all
of it.
excited for no reason. Just
No,
to mess with you.
they were at Tommy's birthday, dog. They were. I
Okay.
think they were there before you got there, though. I think they were.
Yeah,
They
I
were
missed,
like the first band on.
First
Yeah,
2 bands, I think.
yeah. They were pretty cool, though. That's pretty fucking dope.
And then in April, we're headed out to Elk City, one of our favorite places in Elk City, Knucklehead Reds. Steven always takes real good care of us. We have a fucking blast
Fucking
while we're
great
out
care of
there.
us, dude.
And then probably really the most important show of the whole year is the very next night from there, which is back here in Oklahoma City at the VFW down on the south side. We're doing a benefit show for our good buddy James Walls.
Fucking support James Walls, man.
James has been in numerous bands. He's let bands use his gear. He's filled in. He's just a great all-around dude. And I'd noticed that no one had really done, because anytime anything happens to somebody in the scene, you know, we always do a show.
Yeah.
But I'd noticed no one had done anything for James. And I was thinking about it, and then I ran into Wayne Duck. Do you
Right,
I
yeah.
know you know Wayne Duck, but do you know Wayne Duck?
No, who
$5
is
thrill.
he? Who's Wayne?
Oh,
Duck?
I know that band.
$5
Yeah, I know
Thrill, yeah.
$5 Thrill. Yeah.
So I ran into him, and we were talking, you know, and he was like, man, you know what I want to do, poor boy? And I was like, what's that, Wayne? And he was like, man, I kind of want to throw a show for James. And I was like, James Walls? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, dude, I was thinking the same shit. So he was like, man, let's talk after the new year. I was like, okay. So we all know how that goes. I couldn't wait. So I went ahead and I reached out to some people and
Put it
I
together.
secured a date. And I called Wayne and was like, hey, man, I got a date. And then I just kind of started putting everything together, you know, and I reached out to Jeremy Waller with Grudge Finger.
Yeah.
So this will be Grudge Finger's first show ever.
Nice.
Like it's their first show.
It's gonna have. It's
Yeah, I
a
saw
killer
their
lineup,
music
dude.
online. Like they added to the groups,
Right.
And stuff that I run
Right.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy records all that. Jeremy he went off the deep end in recording when COVID hit. And really, I think, now I don't really know, but just kind of what I'm seeing on the outside looking in, it looks like it was a sobriety trip for him, you know, which is pretty cool. I'm glad he got sober and is happy in life now. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, I asked Jeremy, I got together with him and I was like, hey man, you guys want to be a part of this? You think it'd be cool? You think James would be mad? And he was like, no, James would not be mad, and let me talk to the guys and see. And it, you know, was then like 15 minutes, you know, he was like, yeah, we're good. We're in. And so I knew I had us and Alloy, Grudge Finger, Michael Freeman. Do you know Michael Freeman?
Maybe. I don't know. I meet so many people these days that it's like
He's
it's
guy out
getting
in
kind of.
Tulsa. He's guy out
I had to
in
meet
Tulsa.
somebody like 3 times before I fully.
No
knew
shit,
them.
dude.
no,
Like,
no.
You know, yeah.
Absolutely. But anyway, he was telling me about, you know, this band, The Bad Jokes. And so I've hooked them up with a couple shows, and I asked them if they wanted to come down. And, of course, our little bros in Metalosis, they always, they're down to help out too. So they jumped on, and then I was chatting with Ben, drummer for Carcinogen Daily, ex-drummer for Severed by Sin, or was the drummer for Severed by Sin. We were talking, and he was like, hey, man, what's up on that show, man? So we added them, and that kind of rounded out the whole bill. So we are accepting donations. Some people has sent, you know, a few dollars cash. Dustin and Stephanie at Sick Boys Body Piercing, they're going to donate a piercing and some jewelry,
Nice.
a gift certificate for
That's fucking
for
what's
Sick
up,
Boys.
dude.
It's awesome.
I've reached out
Yeah.
to some other people, and I'm still waiting on some stuff. I don't have anything, 100%. Dustin hit me right back and was like, absolutely, man, anything for James. So the community outpour and outreach people.
I'm actually going to do
volunteering and stuff like that, has been pretty awesome. So want to say thanks to everybody on that.
Yeah, I can really say that the one I guess I've lived all over the world, and the actual scene in Oklahoma City when it comes to rock, metal, punk, certain scenes, they really do come out for each other, and they hold events for each other to remember each other, and all sorts of stuff out here. You don't see that in a lot of other states, honestly.
Really,
Idaho wasn't like that.
I figured that'd be like that everywhere.
Yeah, no, Colorado wasn't like that. Colorado's mostly EDM anyway. It's mostly
I thought Colorado would kind of been like that, just because given the chill nature of the fucking state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so chill and relaxed back.
Yeah,
there,
they're mostly EDM. It's crazy. Their music is intense.
Right,
Colorado.
right.
I mean, at least for the younger folks, that's what.
Well, we're
all.
fixing to see what the fuck it's all about in May.
I love Colorado and I miss it.
Right.
But that's why I was asking where those questions about it. It's because that's a fun place.
Right. No, I fucking love Colorado. Going out there and shit.
Yeah, I used to go to Denver every weekend. I actually worked at the Fillmore Auditorium, so I
Hell yeah.
work shows all the time. So
yeah, and then April 19th, if anybody wants to put us up around Tyler or something like that in the show, that'd be sweet, because we don't have that one booked yet. But on 420, we'll be headed down to Terrell, Texas, to a little festival kind of thing. Guys throwing a big, huge weekend party. So that won't still be us and Alloy on that deal. And then that's when we kind of embark on after that. May 2nd, 3rd. Is it right?
No, it's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
3rd, and 4th. The 2nd will be at M in Stillwater.
Okay.
On our way to Colorado. And then on the 3rd, we'll be at Fracco's in Littleton. And the Wagon Wheel on the 5th in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, I've been to the Wagon Wheel. I
was just telling him
as
about
far
that
as you guys
shit.
are going? How far out?
West, that is.
Yeah.
We got some shows pretty much later on in pretty much after that. It's in June?
Yeah, end of June.
June. It's in
birthday weekend.
Right, it's in Fort Smith. Yeah, it's in Fort Smith, Arkansas at Heroes.
My actual birthday is Friday, and I'm going to celebrate it at Heroes in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
And then after that, the day after that, it's going to be Rogers.
Yep.
Arkansas.
Good
vibrations.
Okay.
So we kind of got that little run, and again, it's with Alloy.
We should be getting a local for support.
Right.
Both of those gigs too.
Right.
So, and then from there, we're still looking like we're on our way to Houston. Somebody give us a fucking show between here and fucking Houston for July 12th, please. Pablo will let you borrow his toilet paper or something. I don't know.
I will get my mom to make some fucking burritos.
He will give you a burrito, and we're not.
I'll give you a burrito.
We're not
That's
talking
very
about,
non-specific, right? That's very hard.
Yeah, that's a weird. I will
That
give
is
you a burrito.
right. I will give you
Kind
a
of burrito. You won't fucking know.
He's said that before to a club owner.
Dude, I had.
burrito?
I was blacked out on Jaeger, and we were in Amarillo, and I brought my own bottle with me because I was broke, dude. So
I have a story like that. Jaeger.
But that was that trip that he was talking about that my mom made all those fucking.
How many stories you got?
Oh my god! So
Oh yeah, that's the story that he
Hold on.
was telling, that my mom made all those fucking burritos, right?
Yeah.
I was like fucking Oprah Winfrey with those fucking burritos, dude. I was trying to fucking give deals to people. I was like, you buy a shirt, I'll give you a free burrito and this and that, dude. Dude, no shit. I went up to he had to ground me to the truck. He was like, hey, I guess I was just
You
being.
need to go sit over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Whenever I was,
to get us run out of here.
I woke up in the morning with $20 in my pocket.
hey, yeah, you know what? Hey, it's better than waking up with no money in your
That's
pocket.
right.
Hey, 20
right.
bucks is
$20, yeah. Hey, whatever you
$20,
did to do it, man.
dog.
That's your business. I don't care.
No,
what you
I was
did.
surprised as fuck. I didn't know. And he
His
was
jaw
like,
kind of hurt a little bit.
Yeah, you know, as long as it wasn't 40. So
No, I was really surprised in the morning. Like I woke up with $20 extra
He's
dollars.
like, oh god.
Damn. Actually, I think that was his cut for the night.
It was my cut for that. I just woke up. He's like, dude, I put it in your pocket.
That's even funnier if you actually sold donuts and like sold merch, and then he's like, yeah, that was your cut of the money. That's all that's left, and you're going, damn, I drank that much. Like,
Right.
dang it.
Fuck. No, I did.
I was trying to make some money tonight.
I did. Me and the bass player of a special case.
Yeah,
Matt
no, I
Gutierrez.
was stationed in Germany, and we used to do like the Jaeger bombs.
That's the
right?
real. That's the real shit right there. That's the real Jaeger.
Yeah, so anyway, so we're always getting drunk, like just fucking on Jaeger.
Right.
And this one weekend, we're taking Jaeger bomb shots, and this German girl sits next to me, and she goes, "Why do you guys do that?" And I go, "What?" And she goes, "Drink Jaeger like that." She goes, it's cough medicine, right?" And I go, "Yeah, I mean, back then it was. Who gives a fuck? It's alcohol, And she goes, "Yeah, but every day it ends up the same. You just wake up yelling, 'Oh dear God.'" And then I looked at the damn logo, and I was like, "Oh dear God!" And I was like, "Son of a bitch!" Like, and so we had bottles of it on New Year's, and we're just taking bottle after bottle, just drinking this shit.
Dude, you should go to start ordering it at bars. Like, hey, can I get some "Oh dear God"?
Oh God!
Yeah.
I don't even
Like,
drink
can
Jaeger
I
no
get
more.
you-
I haven't drank Jaeger in years.
Bet you, if I see you out at a bar, I'll get you to do a shot.
That's
Jaeger
the
bombs.
worst.
I will do
Jaeger
that. I
bombs.
will.
Jaeger
Like,
bombs to get my new haircut.
I'm gonna see you in a
That's
week,
the worst, 'cause
motherfucker.
you're sitting there and people are like, "Oh man, get this guy a Jaeger shot," and I'm like, "No."
No, not anymore.
No,
Not anymore. It's been
no.
too long. Yeah. So we were drinking these bottles, and then we went out for New Year's. New Year's was nuts. And at the end of the night, I think I drank like 3 full bottles of Jaeger. And I walked out on a porch.
Right.
And it was just a normal porch, and I felt sick, and I was like, "Rah!" And I just,
Jaeger will
threw
do
up,
that to
threw up
you.
all over my buddy's porch, like the entire porch was black. And I looked over, and there was a plant, and I grabbed the plant, and I just kind of like put it in the center of all the throw up because I thought I was covering it up because I was that drunk. And I walked back inside, and I went and passed out. The next morning, I wake up to, "What the fuck, John? What the fuck did you do to my porch?" And I'm like, "What?" And like literally, it was like crusted black, just all over this porch. Like it was just this most disgusting.
I got
Stuff, man. Jaeger, man. I don't know about all that.
Dude.
Like,
Hey,
There's video of me blacked out drunk on Jaeger
more than once.
more than fucking once.
well, yeah, because they probably bring out the video camera whenever.
That was
They're like, "Hey,
dude. That was like that was the weekend thing. Like I would wake up and they'd be like, "So you want to see what you did last night?" and so fucking
Picture time.
yeah.
Woo.
So it was crazy as fuck, man. And
So
yeah,
back at that time, I'm not going to say how, but I used to.
he acquired a lot.
a lot of alcoholic beverage material, we'll call it. And I kind of really just had my choice at whatever it was. And it was not a bad deal, and I'm not sure why I really
Was
fucked it up.
not a
but I
fucking
did.
bad. No, you fucked it. I know why you fucked it up,
So-
but we won't go into that right now. 'Cause
So
that led
I
me
had
getting
a
slapped.
margarita bowl.
I'm not
I
even
had
fucking
a
around.
Margarita bowl.
Mhm.
Okay, it was like 3 gallons worth of margarita you could pour in
fish
there.
bowl drinks."
And and you had a little pump and you could pump it out.
Mhm.
Well, we did
That was a crazy
Jaeger
night.
bombs
Yeah,
with 2 half gallons of it was one
they
whole
do something similar.
gallon of Jägermeister, and then back then they had the big ass oil cans,
Mm-hmm.
and we took 2 of those.
A
Dumped
monster and
that in
shit.
there, stirred that bitch up, and started handing out shots.
That was an after party.
Yeah.
That was an
Hey,
after
we ain't
party.
talking about it. And yeah, that was an after party after a show one time, and that was the morning that I woke up, and they were like, I was pissed. Someone thrashed our fucking.
We all did, dude. It was all of us.
And our manager at the time sits up and says, "Shut the fuck up. Do you want to see what you did last night?" And I was like, "Fuck."
And then you find out you guys were the ones. They were like,
no, it was definitely me. It was
us.
definitely me.
Yeah.
It was definitely me.
Yeah,
there was video. So have you ever seen Diamond Dave? Diamond Dave, Redneck Ninja.
Oh,
Maybe.
shit,
I don't know.
dude. He went Diamond Daved all over this.
So we
shit,
had
dog.
just discovered Diamond Dave, right? And he's all about the Judy chop and the ninja kick.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Dude, it's
you
funny
have
as
to.
fuck.
You have to. It's the greatest shit ever. Well, our manager had me around the waist and was carrying me around. I had had so much Jaeger bombs and I took some Klonopins. I was fucking melted, bro. But he was literally carrying my fucking lifeless fucking body around, and he'd get next to somebody and he would say, "Judy chop, poor boy," and dude, it was like flipping the fucking switch. I would come alive and just go to fucking swing and shit, man. And dude, it was fucking hilarious. I was really pissed.
He's like, it's great, but it probably doesn't look great on video. It probably looks really bad on video. You're probably like.
You ever? Hey! I'll tell you what's funny right now. Okay, so Universal, right?
Yeah.
They pulled their music from TikTok,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now go and watch content creators' videos without the audio. It is the funniest
shit,
shit
that's
on
probably-
earth. There's like dudes like doing this and like.
You could make like
no
a good
audio. No audio.
like bad lip readings out that shit, dude.
Yeah, you can remake them, do
fucking-
remix videos,
yeah.
and just make fun of them.
Yeah.
Like
Bad.
like, oops.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Watch me.
I've been
move.
seeing some of that like type of like where they just make little like sound effects
the little
for
jumps
little
and movements.
dances and shit. Like, I think I saw one with Michael Jackson.
The death of the internet. Okay.
The death of the internet. The death known as the internet.
Dead.
Shit, no
dead,
shit,
Dead
dude.
internet theory. It's all dead
Fucking
people.
internet.
The Mario internet.
The internets is the interwebs.
All right. Well, probably wrap this up. I gotta go to a show tonight. I don't know. Where are we at?
Looks like
1 hour? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Well, normally I do about 1 hour. If
That's
you guys have
cool.
anything else you guys want to share with the audience? Yeah, guys, I think we went over everything.
No,
you
chill.
know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no.
look for us. What
we'll
show
be in
you're gonna come
Houston.
to?
Houston 7/13. We're going to be in Ponca City on 7/19, and we're going to be in Tulsa on 7/20. So that'll wrap out the Texahoma Invasion tour
With Alloy,
with our good buddies from Dallas,
Talus.
Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
He was just trying to be really quick.
Dallas,
he was
Texas.
saying Dallas and
Dallas, Texas.
yeah,
I mean, I call Tulsa a slut.
a slut.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Tulsa
backwards.
backwards.
Yeah,
Slut.
Yeah.
but
I'm going to slut.
I mean, and Dallas, I don't know, man. I just call that Walker Texas Ranger.
That would be fucking funny if someone did though. Be like, "Where are you going,
Walking
Texas
Texas
Ranger?"
Ranger.
Like, what the fuck?
Where are you going? What? And they're like,
All
all
right.
right, look it up, man.
Now I'm
You'll
going to
figure
Walker
it out.
Texas Ranger. Oh, okay, cool.
and I guess
Have fun, man.
And I guess anything else.
Oh,
We'll have some music out soon, man. We're
Yeah.
in the studio.
Oh yeah, do you want to play that other song?
Yeah, we
Oh.
can actually
Play
play
that-
song.
play
real
that
quick,
one out.
and then
We'll just play it out whenever. I
yeah.
go through my
Oh,
stuff.
come catch a show. One of those dates. Well,
Yeah,
like the 22nd. It's a Thursday, but still,
Yeah, 89th
have
Street.
fun. Yeah, 89th
89th
Street. Yeah.
And there's
LOCKJAW,
several bands.
Depositions,
I
Haggardz
think
Hellraizerz.
counting about 3 locals and then
Three locals and
or
then
two majors.
two.
Yep. So I
two
mean, it's
touring.
definitely a good bill. How much is the ticket?
Ticket's gonna be $12 in advance, and then I think $15 of the day.
See, I mean, you can't beat that. See, like my thing is like if I'm gonna go see one band, I don't know about $15, but I mean, that many bands that's less than $5.
It is on a Thursday though.
That's not bad at all.
It is on a Thursday.
It is on a Thursday.
It is on a Thursday.
You know, Friday is beginning to be the new
Thursday. Yeah.
Friday's the new Saturday.
Friday's the new Saturday.
And Mondays wearing away too because nobody wants to come back.
Right.
So
if you buy a ticket online and shit, aren't we gonna? We might have some. We might
have some hard copies.
We might have some hard
copies.
copies.
Supposed to go to 89th Street actually tomorrow and pick up some hard copies.
We might have some hard copies. So hit us.
Get at you boys.
Yep.
Check out our Facebook. Please go by, give us a like and a share.
Right.
We don't care.
And you will find all of that inside the notes of the show. So
awesome.
Links and everything.
Appreciate that.
If you do buy one online and you get to the venue
on the 22nd, tell them you're there to raise hell.
Fucking Haggardz Hellraizerz.
Woo! So we're going to do this song here. This is an original song. It's called Greed, and it's basically about all the lawyers and the doctors and the politicians and the government and the police and everybody who just kind of extort money every time you turn around from the American people.
Which is great because it's going to be my donation segment right after this. So this is perfect.
Fuck
this
yeah,
is perfect,
dude.
Man.
Good setup. Good setup.
Anyway, this song is called Greed by the most kick-ass southern metal band in the state of Oklahoma.
We're not even fucking metal.
Southern rock,
hard southern rock.
I don't know what we
are. Red Dirt?
No, Red Dirt.
No
Red Dirt.
I tell you what,
no Red Dirt.
Something
that
would be cool.
Dirt. No one like Red Dirt.
Everybody check out this original song from us, man, and put in the comments
what you think we are.
Video, what genre you think we are, and that's what we'll go with.
Right.
Anyway, here we're gonna run it.
The most win.
out there? We are Haggardz Hellraizerz from OKC, baby. How you doing?
And that's how you end it right there.
There you go. Yeah.
See? I told you. I just gotta make sure nothing else starts. Okay, yeah, we should be good.
All right.
So, yeah, anyway. Greed, Haggardz Hellraizerz.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Donate to the podcast.
Yeah, so the Local Earshot podcast, I run on 3 tenets. It's the value for value system. It's time, talent, and treasure. If you value the show and you got something out of this episode, then I would gladly ask that you donate. It helps me pay for all this equipment that I'm slowly paying out of my own pocket for, and then just building this thing up and trying to get a studio built.
Nike.
So.
Be like Nike. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just fucking do it, guys.
Fucking do it, man.
And then if you're an artist and you want to be on the podcast, you can reach out to me at john@thelocalearshot.com, or you can reach out to me on any social media. And then, just thank you everybody for listening. Because I know it's a hard road transitioning over to video. I haven't made as many episodes as I used to. So, thank you for listening.
Yeah, I bet you on OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
I was
no
fixing
idea,
to say
man. My foot game is good
he
now.
takes strips. For,
You know what's
like,
funny
you
is
just
that
get him a stripper.
somebody
He's
actually
good.
told me that the other day. They were like the last interview I was in. He said, man, I really got to get up this money. I was like, I got to get up this money for this show so I can actually afford things and build this thing up like a studio and stuff. And he goes, I mean, OnlyFans, man. And I said,
Right,
I
dude.
said, look, man, I don't
Hey.
like feet, and feet's like the most popular thing.
I was just fixing to say, man.
I'm surprised there's not a website called onlyfeet.com, which there
is.
probably is.
Yeah,
it
there
probably
probably
exists, but I ain't
is.
looking
There
it
is.
up because
There
I'm not a
is.
feet guy. But I know a few women out there that want me to do that, to just film their feet
So-
doing weird shit with food. I don't like feet, so that's the problem. I'll leave the camera on, I'll walk out of the room, and if I come back, I'll be like, okay,
Hey,
well,
you done
stop
fucked
recording,
up, son.
and I'll just collect the money from it. From
You done
processing.
fucked
And then
up.
I gotta watch it again. I
Yeah.
gotta watch that video
Yeah.
again while I'm
Yeah,
editing,
you
like,
do.
over and over again. Ugh.
I'm gonna fucking
Just
send
thinking
you
it's
feet
Mac and
pic like all the fucking time now, dude.
It's like every day I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, dude.
bitch.
You're gonna fucking look.
I'm
up-
not opening this fucking messages
Right,
anymore.
dude. You're gonna
daily-
start
your
getting.
daily feet pic.
Yeah,
It's like
dude.
sending people dick pics every day.
Hey, buddy.
You know, just different types of dicks. You know, like
I'll just
Moby
go
Dick or-
online, dude. I'll just go online and
Dick
find
Van
different
Dyke or-
different feet.
You know,
I'll find some African feet. I'll find some like fucking like
Some
Ethiopian. Hell yeah!
Chilean.
Every day it's gonna be a different nationality of foot.
so this episode's off the rails at this point. But thank you everybody for listening, and you all have a good day.
Jonathan, thanks for having us on,
Yes,
man.
thank
Yeah.
you for having
I
us
appreciate
for
Hope
you
sure.
to
guys.
see everybody at a town somewhere near you. soon.
Yeah, and I hope to
Yes.
see everybody on the 22nd.
Better, yes.
22nd,
89th
show
Street.
up.
Show
89th
up.
Street.
Tell them you're there to
If you
raise
don't
hell.
show up,
Haggardz Hellraizerz.
then it means you're somewhere else, and I don't want that. They
Tilt
don't want that.
Largo. Bad. stuff.
Yes.
But when you get there, make sure you tell them that you're there to raise hell, praise Dell, because we're trying to buy a bus.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
that's
are.
expensive
So
stuff. So
we need like every
No, we actually are trying to get a bus for like
need
the May
everybody's
thing.
dollars.
So
yeah, it's not cheap.
No,
I've
it's
looked.
not.
Cheap.
I've looked.
It's
you
not
know.
cheap. I mean, we can kind of do it our way, but it's still not cheap.
all right, Sinatra.
All right.
I
Do it my way.
Hey, hey.